obviously big fights coming up for both Anthony and Lamont. Just the work that you've seen them put in. Just talk a little bit about the work and the effort that you've seen these guys, get to the point that they're at now with a big Showtime match here.
It was a long run. And when I think back on how long that we've been on this journey from Lincoln, Lincoln High School years ago on 16th Street. They were 9 and 10 when they first came to the gym, and from the juniors all the way up to the open class in boxing, in the amateur USA team, Pan American team, and now this will be his, I believe, 5th crack for a world title. Yeah, it's unbelievable. And same thing with Anthony. Anthony's on the cusp of fighting for a title also. So maybe towards the end of this year, it should be happening.
Lamont really seems like he's in a good place right now as far as mentally, physically. What have you seen from him as he gets ready for Errol Spence?
Well, we don't have that. We don't have that other opponent, the weight monster that we had to deal with now. So yeah, he's in a very, very good place mentally and physically. Camp's been going great. You hear that all the time, but it really has been going great. So I'm looking forward to an explosive fight.
Did you see anything in Spence when he fought overseas that you picked up on and shared with Lamont that will help on the 20th?
Well, when you look at that fight against Kell, Brook, you speaking of?
Yeah.
Fight against Kell, early on, Kell was, doing his thing in that fight, and I think that, down the stretch, Errol imposed his will on Kell, and he broke Kell's will, partly because I believe he was injured in that fight. But nevertheless, I know him. I've coached him. We've been on the international circuit many a day, and Errol has a very, very strong will. He has good work ethics. I don't think he's great in one area. He's just good in a lot of areas. But this is a different person he's facing. Just like we know him, he know us also. And Lamont, if nothing else, y'all now know Lamont. You know what he does, and you've seen the fights that he's been in. So heart is one of the things that he's nowhere near short on. So it's going to be, to me, I think it may even start off tactical and end up a war, or when that bell rings, it could be a war from start to finish. So we're looking forward to a great fight.
How both fighters a year off championship fights. How hard or how difficult or how easy it was to get this fight made?
Well, it had been talks. It was supposed to have been, after we won the title against David, it was supposed to have been Keith Thurman. Then it went from Thurman. We wanted to revisit Danny Garcia. That didn't go down. Kell Brook was mentioned, and I believe it was McGill Cotto. And that fight was almost done. But then we heard from their side, and they wanted to push it back, so I had no time to wait. It took a while, it was in the talks. Had it been up to Errol, I know he would have chose somebody different, and same thing on this side, but at the end of the day, somebody got to fight, and so when everybody else fell out, it just left them two standing, and so that's where we are today.
B, Derek James Derek for years.
Right.
You've known him for years. He has some great things to say about you,
Right.
being the
Good
trainer,
man.
saying that you're one of the best at motivating the fighters and getting the best out of the fighters. What is one of those fondest memories that you can think back when you're working with him that obviously got him to the point of being the trainer of the year?
I remember Derek, and like I say, he's a great, great individual. I remember him when we were down south. We used to fight down Mississippi a lot. And I remember when he first came through the door, same thing, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, trying to make it happen. And I saw him grind, just like I saw Errol grind. And he deserves everything he's gotten or will get. And same thing with Errol. They worked to get there. They didn't talk their way in the game. They didn't, take the easy routes. They put the work in. So I'm very, very happy for him.
Hey, bro, DCMikeTV.com. Obviously, you guys had the press conference already. I didn't see it. Can you explain to the fans as to why, Lamont vacated the belt and now he's paying sanctioning fee to fight for this belt? Can you explain to the fans as to why he did that?
Well, of course, sometimes you got to give up one to get the other, as far as the governing body is concerned. And our reasoning for actually going at the title the way we did was to go and get Keith Thurman, and which he was supposed to have been mandatory for. that shot with Thurman. But again, like I said, it didn't go down. And so we ended up having to give our bet up to go and try to get the IB out from Errol.